Alright, chat. Oh shoot. Hold on. Oh. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna start. Alright, speedrunning this. Might be quiet for most of it. And as soon as I click 1, it should start. Alright, I remember my stuff, so it's... Alright, yeah, alright. Alright. Let's go. It's a speed run. But shoot, I don't know what to say. I'm kind of locked in. My practice before this, my time was 16 something. So I'm gonna go for a sub 15. And see what that does. So my hand is already tired because I practiced before this. It's fine. Okay, so here, soon we're gonna get to this. Well, right here, we're gonna want the hydraulic press. That's what we want. Hydraulic press. Gonna make us 1,000 every like 20 seconds. So that'll help in the short game. Hydraulic press start. Do this. Oh yeah, now we want achievements. Should I get to 500 before hydraulic press finishes? So, yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, this is auto-clicker list. There's no auto-clicker. Right here, start again, achievements. So hitting achievements is gonna let us, gonna give us a ton of stuff like that. Alright, now we just want ASMR slime. We heard about this. Start, yeah. Slime. Okay, what we want to get is we want to get loot boxes. Yeah, now we want mukbang. Not mukbang because mukbang is like 100 per second. Soon we're gonna yell about this. Stop clicking entirely. We're at 2:31 right now. Wasting the time. I'm gonna collect this. Start again. Alright, we almost have enough for my bang. Our number is 6,000.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, welcome to my
This thing
garden.
is pretty loud.
It's a beautiful Wednesday afternoon. I have to think of the day.
8,000.
It's a beautiful Wednesday afternoon, and I thought I'll bring you outside because, hey, it's still summer.
Start clicking. So we're gonna try and hit that level up.
Sandwich. So I've got
Because hitting level makes us tons of money, especially for a late game. We don't really want to use it like a skip.
just basic omelet.
We want to use the murder podcast is also very good.
I ran out of lettuce, so I want sandwiches. This one that's actually kale. What's the
So much going on.
yeah. Anyway, some salt and vinegar crisps. And what else? A beer. Anyway, can't wait.
911, what's your emergency?
There's a woman. There's a body.
A woman's body, sir?
Yeah, we want a sub 15.
Not all of her. Not all of her.
Calm down, sir. Can you tell me if the woman is breathing?
She has her tail. She has no
Others are
face.
doing like as much as much possible.
I'm Ingrid Mendoza, and you're in Killer Country. This week, we're diving into the bizarre death of Mirabel Diaz. Mirabelle dreamed of becoming a Hollywood actress, but trapped in the small seaside town of Mystic Bay, Florida, her options were limited. She'd book an occasional used car commercial or a clown at a child's birthday party. But legitimate opportunities were few and far between. Eventually, however, Mirabelle found a path to acting in an unexpected place, Wild Tides Water Park. There, Mirabelle donned a long silver tail and a shimmering tube top. 5 days a week, rain or shine, she'd swim in a massive glass tank, smiling at tourists and posing for pictures. At Wild Tides, Mirabelle became Miss Mirabelle, the magic mermaid of Mystic Bay. Then, on August 24th, 2012, everything changed. Hurricane Braden tore through Mystic Bay, destroying 65 homes, 34 Shake Shacks, and leaving at least one person missing. Mirabelle Diaz. Frank Wild, the longtime owner of Wild Tides Water Park, was among the last to see her alive.
She was a pretty redhead. Some say she had web feet. She never wanted to talk. Now, I don't like to speak ill of the dead, but she was a little cold. Snobby, you might say. When the hurricane was coming, I told her, hey, sweetie, you can stay with me. Because, you know, this place is a fortress. I got hurricane shutters, sandbags, the whole shebang. A bunker with a sauna, screening room, bowling alley. Regulation bowling alley, do you understand? Yeah, it's a real deal. I told her, I got 2 months worth of beans. Yeah, all kinds of beans. Right? Black beans, kidney beans, pint-toe beans, lima beans, soybeans, jelly beans. Yeah, I was worried, you know, because she lived all by herself. I owned the building she lived in, and I knew it was, well, I knew she wouldn't have beans. But she told me she'd be okay on her own. Yeah, maybe if she just stayed at my place. You know, you wonder what might have been. But she said no, she didn't even like beans.
I spoke with Frank at his home over 3 bean salad. From where we sat on an expansive back patio festooned with marble statues of dolphins, women, and dolphin women, we could see the very top of Wild Tide's Megalodon Mega Twister. It's a massive water slide, just over 100 feet tall, that shoots park visitors into the waiting jaws of a fiberglass megalodon.
Please, this market boy's half the damn town, easily. We added that big slide, the friggin' orcas. It's a sight to see, especially the mermaids. And Mirabelle, she was the most popular one. You really just never think of something happening to a girl like that in a place like this. Well, except for that time when those kids got eaten during the alligator parade.
Maybe I should use
or the time the clowns went feral. Or that time when the old guy...
Behind us, something bumps. Hard. Against a glass wall.
Don't mind her. That's cannellini. Here, girl. Come here. Come on, sweet bean.
Frank Wild, heir to the Wild Bean Company fortune, is an avowed animal lover. His home, a concrete monolith rising from the steaming marsh, includes a massive glass pyramid teeming with all sorts of aquatic marvels, including, most notably, a 6-foot albino alligator named Cannellini. He also owns a narwhal, 7 dolphins, roughly 16 flamingos, 3 tigers, 7 pythons, a wild boar, and several ostriches. Most are named after beans. Frank goes on.
I used to have a whole mess of macaws, too. But every hurricane, more of them escaped. Sometimes I still see them flying over the house. I guess they wanted to be free. Yeah, whatever that means. Anyway, she was a nice girl. Sometimes. And it's a shame what happened.
Meditation.
Jessa Lynn Garcia, another mermaid at Wild Tides Water Park, remembers Mirabelle a bit differently.
Welcome to today's
She was
guided
just sweet as
meditation
pie. She
session.
really was.
I'm so
Such
glad
a
you're
pretty
here.
little thing for a brunette.
For the next 20 minutes,
Except
I'll be
for the
guiding you
gifts.
towards seeking
She was
peace
always giving
in
me
times
real
of
nice
chaos.
tips, you know, about what to
I
do with
invite
my
you to find a
clothes or my
comfortable
hair.
position,
She'd come
be
up
it
to
in
me
a
while we'd be
chair,
putting our tails
floor,
on and say something like,
or on a cushion.
"Oh, Jessalyn, you know,
Be
you
sure
look
to
so
hold
good
hands
in
rested,
swans."
your
Or,
arms rested,
"Oh, Jessalyn, don't go to that Shake Shack on August
palms
24th.
facing
I
down.
had a vision." And,
If
you
you're
know,
seated in a
she was
chair,
always the
I
second
invite you
runner-up
to
at
place
pageants.
both feet firmly on the
Almost
ground.
Miss Key Lime Pie.
If you're
Almost
seated
the
on the
Orange
floor
Blossom
or
Queen.
on a cushion,
Almost
I encourage you to position
Ambassador
yourself in such a
Kazakhstan.
way that you feel fully grounded.
You know, people
and
don't
supported.
realize it, but it takes a lot of
I'll give
character
you
to
a
keep
few more
showing up
seconds
after
to find
losing
a
out
position
over
that's
and
right
over and
for you.
over and over and over and over again. I'm proud of my titles. I always will
Alright, we
be.
ain't gotta click.
I don't take
Let's
the
begin.
honor of being the Orange Blossom Queen
can
6 straight
close your
years in a
eyes
row
and just
lightly,
let your
but
vision gradually
you
soften.
know,
Oh my
I
gosh.
admire
Whichever is best
Mirabelle
for you.
too. And she had a good heart.
Start
She
with meditation.
volunteered all the time. She performed for the
Maybe
little old
other
people down at the
Honestly,
senior center. Sing that
most
song from
person,
that mermaid movie, I'm in Your World, or whatever it's called. I don't know. My children only watch godly movies. But she'd seen
Boards
that.
clicking.
She didn't have children, so maybe she didn't realize. Or a husband, which I also have. Oh, and she was a perfectionist. So she'd sing that same song over and over till she got it right. 20, 30 times. The old people would tell her she didn't have to, that she could stop at any time, but she was happy to do it. She was a natural performer. Oh, so good.
You've got mail.
I was never like that. I mean, you know, everyone's different. Some of us are more into the artistry of it all. I'm a Wild Tides Water Park mermaid because I believe it's important to provide families with wholesome, all-ages entertainment at an affordable price. But others, you know, they like the attention.
Well done.
Not that I'm blaming her
Release
for
your
what happened.
breath.
Gosh, no.
With an
She
audible
was a nice person.
You've
She
got
didn't
mail.
deserve
You've
that.
got mail.
Not at all.
So now,
You just never think something like that would happen in a teeny, little, teensy, weensy town like Mystic Bay. I mean, besides that time that poor boy was pushed into that hydraulic press, or that old man who spontaneously combusted in the Publix parking lot. But other than that, you just never think of bad stuff happening here. It was so sad what happened to her. Of course, we all suspected
You've got
Jim.
mail. You've got mail.
He followed her around like a puppy. A weird puppy.
Mirabelle's disappearance left a mark on the minuscule town of Mystic Bay,
basically,
with search missions tampered by down power lines and felled trees. As days turned into weeks, the town's optimism began to fade. That said, losing hope is something of a custom for residents of Mystic Bay. For years, competing theme parks, virus outbreaks, daylight
got
savings,
mail.
and a
You've got
quickly
mail.
shifting culture led to a downturn in park numbers.
Hey, come on now. Wild Tides is still top quality. Some of the best damn entertainment in the state.
All right, Chad, let's take a look at this video. I was told to watch
The
it.
fact of the matter is, kids don't go for that anymore. Yeah, they'd rather be on their phones playing Candy Crush.
Yeah, how are they even doing that?
makes you like
neal.fun to talk with their phones.
Is that like a world
You've
record?
got
They
mail.
stopped coming. And then,
yes,
of course,
it is a world record.
that's when they found it.
That's insane!
Yeah,
That's insane!
Mirabelle was found by Jared Holt on November 15th,
all right.
3 months after
Okay,
she
close.
was.
Everything else is shown.
That's his voice you heard in the 911 call at the top of the episode.
She has her name using the joke. She has
You've done this too?
When Chippewa County Police arrived at the scene,
You've got
they
mail.
discovered
Why is your
police
head so
inside.
block shaped? It's not block shaped.
Mirabelle
You can
Diaz
say that.
launched in the
Come on,
jaws
sounds like I
of the
Alfred
megalodon Mega Twister, her mermaid tail curled daintily beneath her on the ancient beast's pink fiberglass tongue.
the shoulders drop.
The park's earliest
attendees, a group of school children from the St. Brendan the Navigator Institute for Marine Biology, followed Jared's gaze, the park's famed mermaid staring back at them. That is, if she could have
this
stared
is...
You've got mail.
Jessalyn Garcia.
No, I can't share. I only got enough for
Alright,
me.
now with crypto, we're gonna buy it when it
Pat and
goes
tonic when he
below
first saw her.
10.
You know,
Like at 10.
he couldn't move or blink or say a single word. Oh, poor thing. He
How
just
long
stood
is
there, looking into the hole where her face had been. It was all
So.
sunk in.
I could probably do
Ball
this.
now.
No offense to Mirabelle, but you know, I think
If
it
I
was
wasn't
the
busy,
work
I would
on
do
seeing her look.
So.
I'm
It
busy.
was the
You guys
first
know I'm
time
busy.
since the
You've got
hurricane
mail.
that the park was open to the public.
Don't say I'm unemployed. I'm very. This is my job. I'm working right now.
The sun sets early.
I'm literally
It's
working right now. I have to go to the bathroom for a second. But this is a job. I'm working.
But we lost so much money because of the storm that we were all just so excited for the park to open back up again. And someone had just up and shoved poor little old Mirabelle into the big old shark's mouth. How's that for taking the stick right out of your popsicle?
You've
Now,
got mail.
Jessalyn had a
Alright, we
pretty
sell it
good
30.
idea of who was responsible.
We buy the
But
rest.
first,
And then we sell at 30.
What I'm in.
speaking of popsicles, when's the last
Oh
time
my
you
God!
enjoyed a
I missed a
mouthful
lot.
of fresh, home-cooked food? Between work and errands, there's never time to cook a proper meal. That's where Dinner Dash comes in. Dinner Dash is a weekly meal delivery service focused on fresh, organic ingredients.
get ready to
with recipes
Don't say
based
chill. I
on
like that.
real
That's my
chefs.
favorite drink in the whole world. I'm not a sellout.
Never expire. Using our secret technology.
Holy money.
Get 20% off your first Dinner Dash weekly meal kit with code KILLER20.
That's everything we need. That's all.
Here we go.
Apparently, you guys have to do.
Time. 6:15. W. Let's go. Alright, 6:15. We take that. Honestly, I could have done a lot of things there that could have given me a better time. I could have had a 6:07. I was paying attention to the timer, but that's the speed run. Let's go.